Welcome to this channel. Today, I bring you one of the most powerful motivational stories you will ever hear. The story of the bamboo tree. It is not just a tale about nature. It is a lesson about life, success, patience, persistence, and the unseen growth that shapes our destiny. So sit back, listen closely, and let this story sink into your heart. Because once you understand the meaning of the bamboo tree, you will never look at your own struggles in the same way again. Long ago, in a peaceful village surrounded by rolling hills and endless fields, there lived a humble farmer. He was not wealthy, he did not have many possessions, but he carried within him something far more valuable: hope. This farmer believed that life rewarded those who worked with faith, patience, and dedication. One year, as the spring sun warmed the earth and the rivers flowed with new life, the farmer received a handful of special seeds. Bamboo seeds. He was told by a traveling wise man that these seeds were unlike any other. The wise man said, "If you plant these seeds and nurture them with patience, they will grow into tall, mighty trees that reach the heavens. But you must not give up, no matter how hopeless it may seem." The farmer smiled and accepted the challenge. He believed in the wisdom of nature and in the words of the old man. He carefully dug holes in the soil, planted the bamboo seeds, covered them with earth, and began his journey of patience. Every morning, while the rest of the village was still asleep, the farmer walked to his field. He carried buckets of water, poured them gently over the soil, and whispered words of encouragement, as if the seeds could hear his voice. "Grow strong," he said softly. "The world is waiting for you." Weeks passed, then months. The farmer cared for his field faithfully. He watered it, removed the weeds, protected the soil from pests. But to his eyes, nothing was happening. The earth lay still, unchanged, silent. The villagers began to notice. They asked him, "What are you planting there? We see no crops, no plants, no harvest." The farmer replied, "Bamboo." They laughed. "Bamboo? There is nothing there but dirt. Why waste your time on empty soil?" The farmer only smiled. "You cannot see it yet," he said, "but it is growing." The first year ended. He had worked hard, but there was no sign of the bamboo. Not a single sprout. Still, the farmer did not give up. When the snow melted and spring returned, he went back to the field, once again watering the soil, feeding it, caring for it. He kept faith in what was unseen. The second year came and went. Still nothing. The villagers laughed louder now. Some shook their heads and said, "This man is a fool. He wastes his energy on empty soil when he could plant corn, rice, or wheat and feed his family." Even his relatives questioned him. "Why do you hold on to something that gives you nothing in return?" But the farmer held steady. "The roots are growing," he whispered. "What you cannot see is still alive." The third year came. Still no bamboo. By now, many in the village mocked him openly. Children teased him, calling him the farmer of dirt. His friends told him he should give up and choose something practical. But the farmer had learned the wisdom of the bamboo, that real growth often begins in silence, hidden from the world. So he kept going. The fourth year passed, and still nothing. 4 years of effort, 4 years of faith, 4 years of laughter from others, and yet he saw no results. Most people would have given up by now. Most would have said, "This is not worth it. I've wasted enough of my life." But the farmer was not like most people. He believed. He trusted the process. He understood that true success takes time. He said to himself, "A seed does not fail because it takes long. It only fails if I stop nurturing it." So once again, he watered the soil, cared for it, and waited. And then came the fifth year. One morning, as the farmer walked into his field, he noticed something different. There, breaking through the soil, was the tiniest green shoot. It was small, fragile, almost invisible. But to the farmer, it was the most beautiful sight he had ever seen. His years of patience had not been in vain. The bamboo had finally awakened. The villagers were stunned. After 5 years of nothing, something had finally emerged. But that was not the end of the miracle. Within weeks, the bamboo began to grow and grow and grow. In a single season, it shot up nearly 80 feet into the sky. Where once there had been empty soil, now stood a mighty forest of towering bamboo, strong and unshakable, swaying gracefully in the wind. The farmer's faith had been rewarded. The same villagers who mocked him now admired him. They asked, "How did this happen? How could something grow so tall, so fast?" The farmer replied, "The bamboo was not growing only now. For 5 years, it was growing roots beneath the soil, roots deep enough to support its future height. Without those strong roots, the bamboo would not stand. You laughed because you could not see the growth. But I believed, because I knew growth often begins unseen." The story of the bamboo tree is the story of life itself. How many times do we plant the seeds of our dreams, only to give up because we see no results in a few weeks, months, or even years? How often do we look at others who seem to succeed quickly and feel discouraged about our own slow progress? But just like the bamboo, our dreams need time. They need patience, nurturing, and faith. While nothing may seem to be happening on the surface, powerful growth is taking place underground, deep within us, in our character, in our discipline, in our mindset, in our skills. Success does not come overnight. It comes to those who are willing to wait, to persist, and to believe even when nothing seems to change. The bamboo teaches us that the longer the preparation, the greater the growth. Think about this. For 5 years, the bamboo grows only underground. If the farmer had stopped watering it in the second year, it would have died. If he had stopped in the third or fourth year, all his work would have gone to waste. It was only because he stayed faithful through all 5 years that the bamboo finally revealed its strength. The same is true for us. How many people quit their dreams too soon? How many stop believing just before the breakthrough arrives? How many abandon their journey because others laugh or criticize them? The bamboo whispers to us, "Do not quit. Your roots are growing." Great leaders, successful entrepreneurs, artists, singers, writers, they are all like the bamboo. They spend years working in silence, unseen, unrecognized. People may laugh at them, doubt them, or ignore them. But when the time comes, their growth is explosive, unstoppable, undeniable. Every late night you spend working, every skill you practice, every sacrifice you make, it is building your roots. Even if the world does not see it, even if results do not come immediately, you are growing underground. So do not lose faith. Do not stop. Your bamboo moment will come. And when it does, you will rise higher and stronger than you ever imagined. The story of the bamboo is not just about farming. It is about life. It is about you. Maybe you are working on your dreams and nothing seems to change. Maybe you are trying to build a business, a career, a relationship, or a new life. But all you see is empty soil. Maybe people are laughing at you, doubting you, telling you to quit. Remember the bamboo. Remember the farmer. Remember that growth takes time. Stay patient. Stay persistent. Stay faithful. Your roots are growing. And when the time is right, you too will rise like the bamboo. Tall, unshakable, admired, and free. Thank you for watching. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more beautiful stories like this.